are live and in full effect for another episode of Javier and Clyde Go to the Movies. What if we named the
That's
pod
pretty good.
that?
That's pretty good. That's
What
pretty
if-
good. I like
what-
it. It's a really long title, but
so much font. So
yeah.
much font. Not enough high gloss in the world for that.
It was good though. I liked it.
You know, everybody always asks too, like, movie in a pod, like, how'd you come up with your name? Like, they get it. But they're like, why that? Always is the question. And I'm like, I don't know.
Just kind of happened.
Yeah, I do. It's really weird. Like, you ever think like how we went around? Like, you know what I was like? Remember what I was banking on the pod to be? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Oh, it was
I
so
know.
bad.
I know there was a few ideas out there. Yeah.
Don't forget the Raisinets.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
We were
Yeah,
gonna
I think
name
there
this.
was a-
Don't forget the Raisinets, and then get sued by the Mars company.
I think there was artwork and stuff done for that.
Dude.
Then we shifted.
Yeah.
We shifted away from that, which was
Yeah. You did or had somebody do the dope artwork that we have now, and
I did it actually.
oh well, not even better.
I've done everything.
You
I've done all graphic arts. They're not amazing, but they're good. They're all right.
They are absolutely amazing. You don't
Yeah.
give yourself better credit than that, young man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everybody always asks me that, like why? Like they get it, but the connecting the dots as to why such an interesting name, and I'm like, I don't. It just kind of when we said it and we heard it and we said it like 15 times, it just like that's it. You know what I mean? So why did George Lucas land on Star Wars? You know what I mean? So
I mean, makes sense. But I mean, that one just was on a list, and that one's the one that really popped, right?
the only one that really popped outside of Don't Forget the Raisin. And I was, you know me, I was gonna die on that hill too. I was gonna die on that hill.
Yep.
I was like, Javi, I'm not doing this damn pod unless we name it Don't Forget the Raisinets.
Well,
it's all you with that artwork helping me change my mind. Kept us out of a lot of litigation with a chocolate company. Okay, so we're good.
Okay. No, you're welcome. I guess.
It would have brought in like the Raisins band in there to like testify and stuff. It just would have been bad. Right. It would have been bad across the board. So totally glad, man.
So we ended up worked out good.
It's Sunday night.
It is Sunday night. It's
yeah,
weird.
dude. How are you doing?
Had a long day of doing outside stuff, and it was super hot and super humid.
Yeah, like all weekend. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was not that great actually over here.
Oh.
For my activities, it was a little much.
Oh, what'd you get done?
Put up a fenced-in area for my doggy.
Okay.
So he has a little place to go outside and run around, off leash and safely.
Nice.
And then I put up a gazebo.
Oh.
We have a gazebo now.
You're gonna have to send me pictures of all of this. So I'm interested.
So that was fun. It was hot, and so obviously the gazebo is supposed to keep the sun off of you, but you don't get that until you put the last piece on, right? Which is the top of it, yeah.
The cake topper thing, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's a soft top gazebo.
Okay.
So it's like you put this big blanket over the top of it. But it looks nice. Came out real good, and I made it through it. So
yeah, dude, like 90 degree weather, man. I'm so proud of you.
A lot of water drinking. So, What you been up to this weekend?
Chilling, man.
Yeah,
Kind of
okay.
just like relax. Went to go see Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Right.
It's getting crapped on, man, but like, it's a damn good like summer blockbuster action movie, man.
And, man, you can't get around that, no matter how good the movie is.
What do these people want the movies to be these days? I do not get it.
Everyone's got to be Interstellar. Every single one of them.
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's got to be The Dark Knight, Interstellar,
such a good movie.
Barbie. Oh, they're all yes. Wrong. Fantastic. I agree. But it's just like the movies have ebbs and flows, and everything can't be Interstellar. Everything can't be Infinity War. Right? Everything can't be The Dark Knight. Everything can't be Iron Man.
Yeah. Anything particular that's being said about it, or just
the plot?
Things as normal.
The plot.
I mean,
and it's like, what do you want? You got two wisecracking cops who do action,
who do cop
save
stuff.
The day, do cop stuff and save the day,
and some not cop stuff. You know,
a lot of not cop stuff. Actually.
Yeah. That's fair.
But they've always done that in the franchise, man. So
yeah.
There's a recipe. They follow the recipe. And they deliver the cake, the pie, exactly the way you always want it. They just mix it up with a little bit of stuff. You know what I mean? So I thoroughly enjoyed it. Outside of that,
that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's exactly that is actually all that matters. I'm watching this show on Apple TV Plus once again. Apple has all my damn money. Dark Matter, it's fantastic, sci-fi, weird.
I'll check it out.
Psychological show, really cool. Still rocking through with some Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Dark Matter, that's been out. That's not new, is it?
Not new, but
I've heard it before.
We're about 5 or 6 episodes in, so yeah. So
sweet.
It's definitely good, man. So yeah, just kind of getting caught up on shows. Watch some Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Nice. I didn't get to catch much film this weekend because I was sweating a lot.
Yes, you were. You were in the elements. Manual labor.
Yeah.
Hands of stone out there.
Not, but
it was.
I don't know. I don't know. Get canceled for saying that. I don't.
I'm gonna get canceled on my own show by my own partner. Is what's gonna happen now, guys. I can't win. Welcome to the episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this episode, we're discussing trailers for A Family Affair, Harold and the Purple Crayon, episodes 1 and 2 of The Acolyte, and our movie of the week, Drive Me Crazy. Britney Spears, y'all. Let's get it. All right, team. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week here. We just want to keep on delivering you guys great pods, and with that, we have some socials here. Linktree, show notes of this pod that you're listening to right now on whatever app that you're listening to it on.
Oh yeah, all that.
You click on that, you'll see our Linktree with all of our socials. Share, like, subscribe, leave us a comment, let us know how we're doing, team. The more insight, the more information we have, guys, the better content that we could pump out there for you. Appreciate you all, and we got some trailers coming at you.
This is madness, right? Yeah, this is your mom and your boss, who you hate.
Oh, snap.
It's weird.
Oh, man, here we go.
Zara, if you can hear me, name the movie I won a Teen Choice Award for.
All right.
I think she's fine.
I'm a little crazy. I'm allowed, right?
I've been waiting for you forever.
Is that a line from a movie?
Yeah.
This is just getting worse by the minute.
After 2 years of being
His assistant.
I know him very well. He's self-absorbed and selfish.
You put my chatouche in a plastic bag with my dirty sneakers? It's one of a kind. I only have 2.
He's going to hurt her, and I will have to kill him.
Oh boy, that escalated
It's
quickly.
okay. You get to ask yourself, who was I before I was everything to everybody else?
Is this what you do just to have dinner and talk?
Is this what you wear to have dinner and talk? You're so easy to talk to. What is it about you? I think it's because I'm trying to impress you, and I know I don't.
This thing with my mother, this gross sexcapade thing, it's over.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Bye. See ya.
They love each other.
Jack and Rose, just get out of the car.
Your mother more than anything in this world.
But I am starting to feel things that I never thought I would feel again. Not since your father.
What? No, you did not get me that.
Wow.
I just
She
don't want
may
to
murder this man.
She's my mom. Your mom? She might also be a woman. It's her life. What good am I?
Okay,
I can't
Mom.
convince my granddaughter to let BuzzFeed's hunkiest brunette come for Christmas. You want it more than me. I do.
So grand.
All right, team. We have a family affair, according to IMDb, and unexpected romance triggers comic consequences for a young woman, her mother, and her boss, grappling with the complications of love, sex, and identity. Starring
Wow.
Joey King, Zac Efron, and the great, talented, awesome Nicole Kidman, and a whole host of other people, including the amazing Kathy Bates. JV.
Yes, sir.
This is the type of movie I know that is right up your alley. Give me your thoughts, man.
I'm all about it. Not a really good trailer though. A lot of comedy, some great actors here, and I mean, it seems like it's going to be a fun story. Like not too engaging of a romance, but still some fun. Not crazy lovey-dovey, right? Netflix drops, so I'll probably watch it when it drops. But yeah, not really my my thing, sir.
According to the MPA, which is the Motion Picture Rating Association, it's rated PG-13 for sexual content, partial nudity, and some strong language.
I'm in 100%.
We're probably going to see Zac Efron's ass. If I had
Yeah,
to
most
guess.
likely. Yeah,
Still in.
that's what I got in to begin with. But
The tagline for this is a mother effort of a love story is the tagline. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
right.
Joey King's talented. Zac Efron, he's doing his thing, and has been for a while. Nicole Kidman, Kathy Bates, good core cast. And yeah, it's gonna be funny. Zac Efron, knows comedy timing. He's really good at that. And so being the Hollywood douche type is going to be very easy for him because it seems like he does that right now himself personally. I don't know. I'm joking.
He plays a lot of those characters like that though. So.
Did I tell you that I watched the Iron Claw? Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't. You didn't.
The Iron Claw right now is on Max.
It is, yes.
And
I've seen it on there.
Iron Claw is a movie with Zac Efron. I did not think I was going to like this movie as much as I did.
Okay.
I highly recommend watching this movie whenever you get a chance. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I will leave it.
I'll watch it as soon as I get a chance. I'll take a look.
Put that top on that damn gazebo. You exactly. Nah, family affair team. This looks cute. This looks like fun. A White House. We just watched the trailer for the movie with the Amazon drop with the older woman dating the young rocker guy. Anne Hathaway is her name, and she's dating a young rocker guy.
Yes.
And you know what I hate? I hate
What's that? What do you hate?
Ever since
know.
I saw that trailer dropped, all I see on the internet now is like guys' love for older women, and it's like all these like 55 and 60-year-old people, and then there's like Anne Hathaway. Okay, Anne Hathaway is not old, guys. Okay, why are we doing this to her? But yeah, guys, this kind of seems like right in the vein of that. If we
Agreed.
Typically when we get one type of movie, we get a bunch of type of movies. So of like the same thing. So
Right.
guys, we'll us on our socials. This is a family fair dropping on Netflix. Let us know your thoughts.
With the crayon, anything is possible.
What's that?
When someone tells a story, they create an entire world. And usually, the characters stay there.
Uh-oh.
But there are legends of characters so real
With the crayon, anything is possible.
that they step right into this world.
Oh. That took a crazy turn.
Let's see how this baby works in the real world.
That was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay.
Yeah. No, this looks like fun.
That's not good.
Now that is creative.
He drew a flying spider.
And
I don't like it.
That's terrifying. Do you know what brought you to life? It's what your crayon is made of. The most mysterious, powerful, extraordinary stuff on Earth. Wax. Pure imagination.
You got a lot of control?
Okay. I am getting really good at this.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sold.
no. Oh, God.
What were you thinking?
Oh, no, honestly, I don't do a lot of
That-
thinking.
True. Yes, I'm in it. 100%.
All right, we have Harold and the Purple Crayon. According to IMDb, inside of his book, adventurous Harold can make anything come to life simply by drawing it. After he grows up and draws himself off the book's pages and into the physical world, Harold finds that he has a lot to learn about real life. Well, JV, as soon as I saw this poster, Zachary Levi,
Mm-hmm.
Harold and Purple Crayon, after what he did with the Shazam movies, was sold. Like an adult Harold with the purple crayon, but in the real world, like with him, I don't need anything else.
He definitely puts off he's got that bubbly personality he can really portray very well.
But we're getting so much more. We're getting Lil Ray Howery, looks like the guy who's trying to like keep up with him. It doesn't like, hey man, let's make sure we, keep a tight lip. And then we got Zoe Deschanel. Really? Didn't know she was in this movie until the last thing. If I saw her earlier in the trailer, I missed it. But like, this is going for me. This is right there with Imaginary Friends. If right here, where like it is. Seems like a movie for kids is what it looks like, but this is really a movie for adults who were kids at one point in time. Now, if you're an adult and you weren't a kid at one point in time, this movie's not for you, okay? This is a very small segment of people this movie is for, okay? Who was not, though? Who was not a fan of Harold and the Purple Crayon as a kid, man? Who didn't, like, pick up one of those books?
Somebody else I'm looking forward to in this one too is Jermaine Clement.
Talented, very talented.
I've been watching him since he was in the Flight of the Conchord. Did you ever see those guys?
I did not watch that, but I heard
That's a good
it's
time.
great and hilarious.
Well, they've been playing music, and then they got like a show and stuff. It was crazy.
Nice.
So yeah, he's got some. Oh, your boy Alfred Molina's in here too.
Yeah, man. He might pop. He might come up with 8 arms. Who knows, bro? Who knows? Or
No, find
he
out.
might pop up with 8 arms, or he might like leave Harrison Ford stranded in a desert somewhere. Who knows, man? You know what I mean?
Why is this cast so long on IMDb? Jeez,
It's
I
pretty.
gotta
It's
scroll
pretty.
like 17 times to get down to the bottom.
No, man. Like I don't. It doesn't even matter who's directing, who's writing, or whatever. Like I'm pulling up, sitting in row A, ready to watch this.
Oh,
Well, maybe
you're
not. Maybe not row
You're
A.
gonna be
I'm gonna-
right up from just
I do
neck
not want
injuries.
I do not want to have a neck injury and or throw up. Nope. I'm good. I'll be in row E, guys. That's a
There you
better
go.
row for me.
That is the best row.
It is the best row ever at any theater ever. Team Harold
Awesome.
and the Purple Crayon. We're gonna throw this on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Are you a fan of Zach Levi portraying Harold? Are you a fan of the books? Did you read them as kids? Are you kids listening to our Rated R podcast, watching, or reading Harold and the Purple Crayon? There's a lot of correlations here, guys. Let us know in the comments, okay? All right, brother. We have a new weekly show that we can follow.
Finally.
Disney Plus drops us a brand new show called The Acolyte from the Star Wars universe. We got episodes 1 and 2, man. Talk to me, man. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I was looking forward to a little something new, something off the path that we've been on for a while. So this one is based before everything.
Yeah.
So we get kind of a cool look at before, like, all the mess, right? We're kind of in a time where I won't say it's peaceful, but it's not like the full out war, right?
Yeah.
And the characters we met so far show a lot more character towards the Jedi and towards the Sith, instead of it being kind of mushy, right? Like when you're watching some of the prequels, you got people are Sith that are mingling with the Jedi and vice versa. So I like where we're at, right? We're kind of in a spot where we can really define what's what and kind of see where they're all coming from, right? We see a lot of the Jedi and seeing a lot of the Sith, and we're going to learn a little bit more of the backstory, hopefully.
So yes. Thank you for that history lesson there, Javier. More with the thumbs up and an audio medium. I love it.
It ends up on YouTube. It's on YouTube sometimes. That's more for you, sir. It's for your entertainment.
But like, were you excited going into this? When you finally were watching this play out, right? Let's talk about the first fight scene that we have between this assassin and Trinity from the Matrix, right? Like, who the hell thought that was going down, right?
I thought that's what I was watching for a second.
God, like, what is? I was just like dumbfounded that like that's how you're gonna open this show. I'm like, I was hooked.
Yeah, I went in pretty strong.
There's like this person is coming in talking about being an assassin and taking down Jedis. Pfft, locked in, bro.
Yes, you really laid it all out there, right? Yeah, that first fight scene was really good. It was fun. Hand to hand, like we didn't go straight to lightsabers and blasters. We went right to hand and kind of seeing the techniques, right? Not just lightsaber battles. Which was
techniques of the old ways, man.
Yeah.
We're in the Knights of the Old Republic right now, so that's where we're at, man. Yeah, guys, if you haven't watched it yet, that first opening scene will get you hooked because it's a really dope bar scene battle fight between two, and they get the best of each other, man. And I have always said this, and like I really got to give it to my buddy Darren Gamrat, who was the OG. Like he was like, dude, in Star Wars, it'd be really dope if we got a movie where, like, we kind of got a movie where the bad guys won in Empire Strikes Back, but like, and like see the bad guys win and actually do some like serious destruction.
Yeah, yeah.
This is that.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're going well. The one person is going for that, right?
Yes.
And they are being successful.
I don't know
in their mission for the most part.
I really need to know why though, and then like who's the overarching real bad guy or bad person as well. Because there's no way that you're this equipped, this strong to take out a Jedi with a green saber too. You took out a Jedi with a green saber. You know what that green saber means? I don't know. This is where you're supposed to fill in, Javi, but I know they're badasses, okay? Okay? You got a green saber. No, you're a badass, okay? Yoda had one. Luke had one in Return of the Jedi. That means they're badasses. Okay?
Agreed.
That's like, for me, that's like in Taekwondo when you get a different colored belt or whatever. Blue's on down over here to the left. Like, you're still like a novice. You're still learning this stuff. When you get the green or purple, don't get the purple. Purple, you just cussing
got the purple.
Purple, you just cussing people out.
Yeah.
Okay.
One person gets the purple. We all know who that is.
So like, I'm just really invested on like the why and the how, and my only thing is like, don't walk away from this show. Don't finish this show and those things not get answered and not be and us not going, wow. You brought me in. You have me hooked, right? Like the line is in, right? Don't mess this up now. I want these shows to be good, man. I want the
They went
the
so hard
universe.
on X-Men. Went so hard on X-Men, right? We got to go hard on this one too. I mean, it's a different content.
Yeah.
But they can still fulfill a lot of things and not let us down.
X-Men had a half a screw up. In X-Men.
You know, nobody wants to see a whole show about Jubilee, Clyde. We get it, okay? You don't have to keep picking on her.
Can't help it. It's the worst. That could have been like a you could have did a half episode on Wolverine, just that, and I would have been fine.
Yeah.
But whatever. Anyway, I love the cast, man. And Amanda Stenberg, awesome. Daphne Keane, awesome. Jodie Turner-Smith, I don't think we've seen her yet, but excited. Lee Jung Jae from what was that game show that he was on? That show. Dang it. Just slipped my mind. Let's go over here. Squid Game. He was on Squid Game. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So my coworker said that he learned English for this role.
Sweet.
How dope is that? Where Disney's like, here's money. Here is money to go learn English so you can do this role.
No kidding.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Spend a little time doing. I did not realize that was Daphne Keane, to be honest with you.
I didn't know until like a few minutes ago when I pulled this up.
She has got like prosthetics and stuff on, so cool.
And then even like in the second episode, with Corbin, who's the guy who was kind of in a trance or whatever, or in yoga pose or whatever. That's the kid from 1917, man. I just realized that as well. So good cast. Fantastic cast here.
I'm looking forward to some Wookiee Jedi action coming up.
Yeah, what's going on there? That was awesome.
Yeah, pretty stoked
this
about
is
that.
created by Leslie Headland. So yeah, this is gonna be good, man. I think so. It's got me hooked. Let's keep it moving, and we'll go from there. Team, the Acolyte, with us on our socials.
Cool.
Let us know your thoughts. All right, man. Let's jump into this week's movie.
Let's get it.
Go ahead and hit that Britney Spears track, and hopefully we don't get sued. On 3.
All right, I'm in it right now.
1.
I received a cease and desist letter already.
Already?
By email. By email, I got one.
Already. All right, team. We have Drive Me Crazy. This movie was released in 1999. Few other movies that were released in 1999. Now, I know we've been covering a lot of movies during that time over the last couple years. So I found some not so popular flicks that dropped at that time as well. So
I don't think we've had a 99 movie though.
We've definitely had a 99 movie.
Did we?
We've had a lot of 1999 movies.
Okay.
I also read an article.
I stand corrected.
I also read an article this afternoon that said why 1999 was a dope year for movies, for like the cinema. So
why was that? We got time.
Drive Me Crazy. Duh. We're about to talk about it. We do have time. We're going to talk about it. Right. It actually encompasses with 10 Things I Hate About You and The Matrix, or the 2 movies actually.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we have The Devil's Arithmetic was released, But I'm a Cheerleader, The Trench, One Day in September, The Mod Squad, and it's a very good movie, and it's a very talented movie with the main man, Matt Damon. It's the talented Mr. Ripley. It just didn't blow up in box office like all his other movies. So
yeah, but you hear it and you know what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, team. Drive Me Crazy was directed by John Schultz and written by Rob Thomas, not the singer.
Oh man, let me change my notes real quick. Had a cool thing to say, but
Todd Strasser, according to IMDb, Todd Strasser also wrote it.
Okay. We have a $8.5 million budget. Box office brought in $22.6 million.
All right.
And Amazon got like $3 for me because my Hulu was not working for some reason.
Is it also on Hulu?
Yeah, I was supposed to be. I couldn't. My Hulu was acting crazy.
Do you not have Paramount Plus?
No, sir.
Oh,
I can't search nothing on it, man. It doesn't work. Can't find nothing.
You got to use the Apple TV search to tell you. It's so complicated. I'll talk about it offline. I'm sorry. I figured it out, though. I figured it out.
Okay.
It's so overly complicated.
All right. Starting this one, we have Melissa Joan Hart as Nicole Maris, Adrienne Grenier as Chase Hammond, Susan May Pratt as Alicia, Chris Park as Ray Neely, Ali Larder as Dulcie, Mark Webber as Dave, Gabriel Carpenter as Brad Selden, Lourdes Benedicto as Chloe Frost, Carrie Lynn Pratt as Judy D. Vine, Natasha Pierce as Sue, and Jordan Bridges as Eddie Lample.
All right. Go ahead and give us that quick synopsis about this movie, man.
2 neighbors that grew up together but lost touch in their friendship try to make their crush and their ex jealous but end up falling for each other.
Who knew that was going to happen, right? Let's start at the top here. We have Melissa Joan Hart as, I feel like she's playing Melissa Joan Hart. Like Nicole Maris is her name in this movie, but like
right
outside of Clarissa Explains It All, this is every role Melissa Joan Hart has ever done. Right? Yes, she's the pop. What's up?
She's Sabrina.
Exactly. She was just that role.
I mean, she's. I'm with you.
moving forward.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
She's been in the same exact role.
You're right.
She plays herself, which is like not bad because Kevin Hart plays himself. The Rock plays himself. Like, I'm not mad about it. It is what it is. Like, some people just don't know how to get lost into a role and be somebody else. People come on set and they're themselves. I get it. Even during the show Melissa and Joey, she played herself, not even a version of herself. So with that being said, she did what she had to do in this movie. I just didn't believe that she was somebody other than Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Yeah, that was the thing here. But she's
That's fair enough.
popular. She's a goody. I wouldn't say a goody two shoes, but she's in the in crowd with all the cool kids, right?
Yeah.
She's trying to get the bicentennial dance going on, right? Everybody knows her. She has a crush on the biggest jock in high school, the basketball guy or whatever.
Of course, she doesn't.
Exactly, right? See that blonde hair, the way it swooped to the left, man. It was just perfect. So
he had a visor on, it'd be wild.
Dude, just so cool. So cool with the visor. I hate you so much. I just feel like her and her motivations in this movie, right? And that's where you want to start, right? Like,
yeah,
why somebody is doing something. Why she has a crush on this guy then on the basketball player dude. This best player dude then decides to start going with his cheerleader naturally. Whoa, who would have thought that would have happened? So she plucks her neighbor, old best friend, who's the total opposite from her, to make him into something that he is not. That was weird from the start. Just naturally, just weird as hell, and not plausible.
Why would you say not plausible?
So we had a really good movie that we talked about a few weeks ago in 10 Things I Hate About You, right? Which had a very convoluted, overarching plot, but it made sense for the end goal. The end goal was, to get the girl, get Larissa Olnick, another Nickelodeon celebrity, right? JGL wanted, and in that time frame, Heath Ledger found love with her older sister. That made sense. This was like you want this guy, so you're going to use your neighbor, and you guys are going to be dating, quote unquote, and then it's supposed to make him jealous. I'm sorry, but he is the star athlete at your high school. Girls are drooling over him, and you think this is going to work?
I mean, did you see Adrian Grenier when he had that jacket on, though? Come on,
bro.
Put that jacket on, them slacks.
I'm going to talk about
it's over. It's over. I'm with you. I'm just messing with you.
I'm gonna. I just like, and no mistake, nothing against Melissa Joan Hart and her character. It's just like the writing for this was very like, what, like, naturally we are going to know. We are going to know as an audience with the cover, with the trailer and everything, that you two are going to fall in love. Oh, there's history there. You guys are neighbors. You guys used to hang out all the time. You guys,
and it was like
all right, you're going to fall in love again. Whatever.
It was like a overnight thing too. Like one day it was we don't like each other, and then like all of a sudden it's let's do this.
Yep.
So that was flag number one.
And then all the stuff that happened in regards to them being together and trying to prove to everybody that they're an actual like real couple, to the point where they actually kiss in front of Chase's ex-girlfriend. Now, Adrian Grenier as Chase Hammond, fantastic name. Just might as well just call him Vincent Chase. You might as well, man. Vincent Chase Hammond, perfect. You know what I mean? This dude is the Entourage. But if I had to describe him in this movie, he is a fan of the Ramones. He is that anti-cool kid on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care about the in crowd. I don't care about this. I don't care about that until he does, because he's in this relationship with Nicole. But his whole thing, and the reason why he even agrees to this, is his girlfriend, Ali Larder, breaks up with him because she's done with him or whatever, or she's past him. It's really not understood as far as why they really break up, why she breaks up with him.
Agreed.
Right? Which is very paper thin. But towards the end of the movie, she wants to get back with him. She wants to be with him.
Which she
He's
kind
the
of
guy
feels
again.
like she wants that to happen like immediately after they split up. Like right after they're not together, she's just kind of lingering around.
Yeah, and that's typically how guys. You know, all the memes were like, as soon as like her status changes on Facebook, whatever, all the dudes in her inbox or whatever, like,
yeah.
That's kind of what happened. That's literally what that was. You 3 seconds being single, and you got everybody in your inbox there. So,
yeah.
So then after they break up, him and his girlfriend, Ali Larder's Dulce, whatever her name is in this movie. Weird name, by the way. He goes on along with this to get her back. What? She broke up with you. She's with this weird beatnik guy. What?
You know, if we're gonna just pick out every flaw in this movie, you know,
I got
to be here for a little while. Okay, me too.
I got time.
We're good. Let's go then. Forget I said anything.
No, that's the two biggest things. I really just wanted to like bring it in as far as like, because you did explain why in your synopsis, but the details and that it doesn't make sense to me from the get-go.
Yeah.
As soon as they hatched this plan, it was like, this plan doesn't make any sense. It's gonna fail. Whatever.
Yeah, and it was from each character in the scenes with them, like moving through the movie.
Yeah,
it's like everybody knows, except for the Brad, the guy that plays basketball. He's like the only person that doesn't know what's going on.
The only person.
The one she's trying to get with. So,
and like,
I don't know. It's a little weird.
There's a large cast here, man. I do want to jump around a little bit here. Susan May Pratt as Alicia. She was also in the same year in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Mm-hmm.
So,
she's playing her role, man. She found her thing.
her role is like the best friend.
Yeah,
it's like exactly, that was her role in 1999. I'm just the best friend. Right? It's just the fact of the matter is like this movie. Well, no, she had actually a lot to do in both, but in 10 Things, you know, she had a lot to do in this one. She was the best friend that turned into the antagonist. Right? It's not really villains really in this movie except for her, and it was just jealousy. Is kind of what that was, and that was probably the best character development in this movie.
That's a good point.
Nicole stayed the same. Chase learned how to like appreciate high school a little bit. But Alicia's character is the only one that you saw such a dramatic like Luke, I'm your father type change. You're just like, oh shit, she really is this villain. Like, okay, she really doesn't care about Nicole. What the hell is going on here?
No. Somebody's got to have a story arc, right?
Somebody's got to have a story arc. Yes, sir. Yeah. Like I said, we do have Ali Larder in here, playing as Dulce, who is Chase's girlfriend until she's not, and then she's Chase's girlfriend again at the end until she's not. Man, I don't miss high school at all. I'll tell you that, Javi. Don't miss it for one damn bit.
Zero misses. Zero.
It's just so complicated with emotions all the time. Gosh. Standout for me, man. Mark Webber as Dave.
Big fan.
Talk about a good guy. I'll tell you this. That wouldn't be me.
Nope. No, sir.
I would not be picking up the frat guys who shit on me because they're drunk, right? Like,
well, they're not even frat guys. They're just sports people.
They had letter jackets in. Well, yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
I mean, they're
not in high
guys.
school. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of you said the damn visor got me hooked. I was done.
Visor to the side.
Visor to the side. You know what I mean? To having sex with girls like you. You know what I mean? So, that's where my mind was. Yes, not frat guys, just jocks, high school jocks. So, he picks them up, man. He picks drunk people up from parties, and that's like the thing that he does. He is Uber and Lyft before Uber and Lyft, and much appreciated. But at the same exact time, like, these people crap on you. Like, why do you do it?
Yeah.
Right. And I love it where it's why he's probably my favorite character in this, because one, he gets his comeuppance with the hot girl at the end that he gets to walk down the bicentennial with. But like in this scene where Chase is like, you don't have to go, man. They don't like you. And he's like, no, man, like somebody's got to do it. I'm going to be the one who does it. Right. That's just like, talk about like standing on business, right? Standing on your rock, like standing on your morals, right? Taking the high ground, right? Obi-Wan Kenobi is what he did. And he definitely does that with this character. Because once again, it wouldn't be me.
Nah.
No
he did have
way.
that cool. He did have that cage in his car though, so guess he was okay.
Yeah, he was safe. But like,
yeah, that's a lot to
with
what they had going on with them.
Do they pay him? Right? Is there a fee in charge? No, it's just a free ride back home. Like, you know.
Yep.
Who was the guy who I forgot. Who was the other friend of Chase's?
I believe that was Chris Park.
Chris Park. Kind of he was an interesting guy. Ray Neely. Yeah. He
was there to try to get in on the Nicole fiasco as well.
It was interesting, man, because like he really had a thing for her and like let it be known from the start, right? Like we knew. Nothing in this movie was like, oh my God, that's so revealing.
Yeah.
And so like he let that known, and then they were at the bicentennial dance together because she had nobody because of her actions. Like, you saw this movie play out, and you know how every beat is gonna go.
The man shot his shot, right time.
But he almost like messed up his shot too, because like he released that video. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you like the popular girl, you want the popular girl, but then you shit on the popular girl and her friends and your best friend Chase as well. So cool guy. And just like every other high school movie, man, we got a bunch of guys, we got a bunch of girls, and they're all intermingling, dating, and partying together, right? It's
yes,
just
sir.
Whatever. This movie, man, the look and feel of it, right? Not as cool as, I have to compare it to 10 Things I Hate About You because they were released in the same exact year, right? Like 10 Things I Hate About You, the high school was in a castle. Like, that's what it looked like. This one looked more like South Rowan High School, where we went to high school with, right?
I was about to say the exact same thing.
like, I mean, if you
threw more trailer classrooms outside, it'd be exactly like it.
exactly like there, right? I gotta go outside to go into class. What? But I just got to school and now I gotta go back outside. What the hell is this? Oh man. So still a weird concept of being down here in the South. So I was not impressed. I was not really impressed with the look of the gym. Was kind of cool, I guess. You knew you can tell it was like a stage. Yeah. It was just there was not really trying in this movie. I think you got a budget of 8.5 million. It's done by Fox. You think it's gonna do some work, and you got 10 things I hate about you. Budget. It's got a budget of 13. It's got a budget of 13. Okay, so a little bit more. Disney also made that movie, so
Yeah.
I'm ready to jump to a theme, man. I don't even want to talk about the music.
That's fine.
Other than "You Drive Me Crazy" by Britney Spears. We heard it one time. We heard like a remix of "I Want It That Way." Whatever.
What's your theme, man?
Like,
what you got going on?
My theme is this, man. If at all possible, just skip high school. Let's go straight into the world. Just don't do it. There's too many feelings. There's too much crap that happens. You deal with so much crap. I dread it. I hated it. I mean, I met my best friend and partner in crime, you, but other than that, like, it sucked. You know what I mean? So just don't go to high school, team. Just drop out. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
If you're in high school right now, drop out of high school.
Hopefully, I don't know if anybody is in high school listening to the show. If they are, that's on Clyde. You blame Clyde for that.
Team,
tell your parents. Tell your parents what Clyde said.
Team, stay in school. If you're even in school, I don't know who the hell listens to this pod. I don't look at the insights. I don't have time for that. I'm watching Drive Me Crazy.
Right.
No, a real theme for this, man, is I don't know, man. Like, it was follow your heart, I guess that they were trying to say. Like, what? Like, when I think about themes, I think about it from two ways. What I interpreted it, what the writer and director was trying to do, and then like what the writer and director really did in the movie, right? And what they wanted to do is just to kind of compete with all the other teen high school movies of the time, right? They didn't really set out to do anything mesmerizing and different and stuff like that, right? They just wanted to create a popcorn flick to kind of throw it out there. Fox was probably like, "Hey, everybody has." Fox at the time was like, "Hey, everybody has a like a teen rom-com movie where like two unlikely people get together. Go do it.
Let's make it happen.
Here's $8.5 million. Go make it happen."
It's pretty good.
So they really didn't try. So as far as a theme, there's really not one.
All right.
All right, team. That is our conversation about 1999's Drive Me Crazy. JV, give me your thoughts and ratings on this movie, man.
Yeah. Interesting competition, like you said, for 10 things. If they call it a competition. But, yeah, I like this one. Let's get 2 buckets for me this week. I mean, it's a kind of a one-watch thing. I watched it way back when and kind of forgot about it for the most part until you brought it back up. So that's kind of where it's probably going to be again if you ever ask me to watch it another time. If we forget we did this pod about it. So 2 buckets for me. Give it a watch, and that's all you get from me this week. What about you?
Yeah, man, I'm right there, right next to you, bro. This gets 2 buckets of popcorn for me, man. As Juvenile said in that one amazing song that he came out with, Back That Thing Up, the edited version, he started the song by saying 99 and 2000s. You know, this time in cinema was filled with so many great teen and collegiate movies, man. And I just Googled. I just hit the Googs, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have Cruel Intentions, She's All That, Varsity Blues,
So good.
American Pie, Never Been Kissed, right? Like, we had so many that came out during that time, and then this dropped as well. Even The Wood was released in 99. We made one from the hood, you know what I mean? So, like, there were so many, and this dropped, and it was like, what? Why? Okay. You were on the lower tier of these movies, man.
Yeah.
We've been discussing a lot of these movies, but this one seems phoned in, man. It was not good. Ali Larder seemed fake. The basketball guy seemed fake. Just the whole plot of making Chase in the in crowd was fake. You know, outside of Clarissa,
he got
and
accepted
Sabrina,
way too fast.
way too fast. Like there was no. He knew a little bit about sports, right? And he was in.
Yeah, that was
he
it.
was in.
Like it. Like I said, he put the jacket on, put some slacks on, and he was the whole new guy, and everybody loved him. It was crazy.
There, bro. Put the parts.
Yeah, here on the side. Yeah.
It's good to go, man. You know, outside of Clarissa and Sabrina, Melissa Joan Hart never gave us a good performance. And, like, I love Clarissa and Sabrina. I love those shows, right? I was raised on those shows, enjoyed them. But, like, she's never been a leading woman to me because she just plays herself. 2 buckets popcorn, brother.
Fair.
Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through 1999's Drive Me Crazy. Next week, we'll be discussing the Glenn Powell flick, Hitman.
And that is streaming on Netflix.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And like always, have some cool slick back hair. You're in the in crowd.
And wear your visor to the side.
That was good.